and all being Smurf, so Richard C91 is talking about why this isn't true episode 5. But after this week's episode is Gambi gets attacked by these guys in his armored car, and they attack his SUV whenever he's driving, and the entirety of his bulletproof glass and stuff is fading, so he tries to run off the road to get away from them, but when he runs off the road, his truck catches on fire, and nobody sees Gambi getting out of the truck. So, police commissioner comes and tells Jefferson that Gambi is probably dead, and Jefferson doesn't want to believe this because he knows Gambi has all these contingency plans, and he doesn't want to start grieving from Gambi because he doesn't believe that Gambi is dead. And all the rest of the family's grieving, Thunder's grieving, Lightning's grieving, and what else is happening is Thunder starts working at the clinic, and this couple comes in from South Freeland, and the boyfriend's kind of jumping for some reason, and the girlfriend's pregnant, and Miss Thunder is checking her out, and then at the end of the episode, or toward the end of the episode, boyfriend comes back and he collapses and dies in Annissa's arms, and she's calling for help and everything. Then the commissioner comes, and while they're doing their investigation, this metal, like melted aluminum, comes out of his body, and Anissa gets some of it and puts it in a container to test and see what's going on. So she does some digging, and she finds out that this guy's from South Freeland. So she drives up there to South Freeland, and the sheriff stops her and asks her to step out the vehicle, and you can tell that this metal is inside the sheriff as well. And then she sees these people who I guess have super speed or whatever run past the car, and she drives off and tries to get away. Now what Jefferson is doing, it goes to 2 bits to figure out if anybody's seen Gambi get out of the truck, and nobody's seen Gambi get out of the truck. And Jefferson is kind of accepting that Gambi might be dead. And only other else thing that happens is Jefferson's wife and the woman that's supposed to be working with her, that is a psycho, and are trying to save these green light victims or whatever. And they run the simulation, and 5 of them wind up dying. And the only reason that Jefferson's wife did the simulation is because the other doctor said that they could save all of them, but she really knew that someone was going to die. And then Jefferson's wife hits her in the face and tells the guards to take her back to the hole they found her from. And that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My question to y'all is, do y'all think Gambi is really dead? As always, pushing on this on not got to keep exhaustion. So, continue on.